Maybe you've had your colors done. You were told you're a summer, and now you avoid certain shades of orange, even though you love them. Or perhaps you're like me and you were assigned a leafy autumn, but you're obsessed with black, white, and jewel tones. Sound familiar? Color analysis can be a great starting point, a tool in your style toolkit, but it was never meant to become a rule book. In fact, I have friends who do this for a living. It's not about rules, it's really a tool. So, as a personal stylist trained by active fashion professionals, I'm here to offer you a broader, more freeing perspective, especially for women in midlife. Because style isn't about restrictions, it's about evolution, energy, and how you want to feel, not just how you want to look. Are you ready to bring more creativity and confidence into your wardrobe? So am I. So let's dive in. Hi there. If we haven't met before, I'm Tina Schwan, personal stylist and online style educator. I empower brilliant midlife women to show up, speak up, and shine through the transformational power of personal style. And today we're going beyond color rules and talking about how to actually use color in a way that feels aligned, powerful, and authentic to you, especially in midlife. I love this quote by Oscar de la Renta, where he said, "Fashion is about dressing according to what is fashionable. Style is more about being yourself." And for some women, seasonal color analysis is a great starting point. It provides them a palette to play with and a little boost of confidence. It's a great tool. But here's what I've seen time and again: people feel boxed in by it, restricted, like they're not allowed to wear a color that brings them joy just because it isn't in their season. And really, that's where I draw the line. So, let me tell you a little bit about my own story and my experience with color analysis. I had this done about 4 years ago before I started my own styling business. And I went to, a local gal who does this for a living, and she was great. And I bought into it for a while. And I was told that I was a leafy autumn. She helped me with the color palette and helped me with some makeup tips as well, different colors to wear. And I agree, like these colors do look great on me. Most of them do. Some of them I just simply don't like the colors. But I also found, though, that's my palette on the left. In the middle, those would be my colors. Yes, I agree. Those are great. But I love black and white. I love jewel tones. I love bright pink. I love bright orange. I love bright blue, bright red. And most of the autumn seasonal colors have a little bit of almost like dirt's rubbed into them a little bit. So when I finally started to accept that I was not going to only wear the colors in my color palette, it really opened things up and I started to wear the colors that I love, and it made me just light up and I felt more like myself than I had really in years. So if you have your color analysis done, that's great. But just make sure that you can still use color creatively and not be afraid to wear the wrong thing. It's just, like I said, a great tool. So let's get to the heart of it and talk a little bit about color. Color systems are tools, not rules. I just said that. You are not a season. You are a whole evolving woman. Color should feel joyful, not restrictive, so you can be creative and have fun with it. And you get to experiment, pivot, and try again. Let's go over a little bit about the energy of various different colors. Red is powerful, right? It's passionate. It gives you confidence. You always hear about, a power suit, and red is a great color for a power suit. Blue is more calming, it's more trustworthy, collected. If you think about a navy suit, that's a power suit as well, but it's much more businesslike, kind of buttoned up, and it does exude, I love the word trustworthy in here. Yellow is pure joy, positivity, creativity. It's like the sun. So, yellow's a great color for that. And a lot of people grew up being told you can't wear yellow. You just have to find the right shade of yellow that works for you. Green is balance, harmony, growth. Pink is warmth, compassion, and approachability. Colors can affect you, and they can also affect how others see you. Along with that, I shy away from those systems that put us in a box, like of the seasons. We're all each individual people. I also shy away from things like labels about what your style profile is, that sort of thing. So your archetype, a lot of people talk about that. So let's talk just about your vibe. If your vibe is more chic and maybe minimalist, you might lean toward black and white and gray and navy and tan. That doesn't mean you have to box yourself into those things. Your vibe might be bold and dramatic. It's high contrast with black and white, jewels, tones, saturated colors. That's my vibe a lot of the times. It could be more romantic and feminine, where you like soft pastels and flowy fabrics and ruffles and all those traditionally feminine kind of attributes to it, floral prints, those sorts of things. But here's the fun part about it, you don't have to pick just one. You're allowed to be like boss with a wink or whatever, and you can make up your own fun and unique vibe name. So pick something that's uniquely you, unapologetically you, and know that you don't have to stick with that. You can change your mind on any given day. Let's get into some real life application. With color, you can do this lots of different ways, but here's some practical tips of how to do some outfit creation and so on. You can start with neutrals, and those anchor your outfits. So your black and white and cream and tan and navy, and denim functions as a neutral as well. And then it's fun. You can add a pop of color, and it can be anywhere. It could be a scarf or a blouse, a fun shoe, a cute handbag, whatever it is, wherever you want to pop that color. And that can really make you feel great joy. Do you want to explore this further? Grab my free guide. The link is in the description below. It's called 5 Shifts to Unlock Your Signature Style. Don't forget to grab it. If you think about that color wheel that we all learned back in school, the opposites do attract. And here's some kind of really bold outfits that you can put together. But if you think about various different shades of these different colors, they can work really well together as well. So if you think about, if we take this red and green, this is pretty bold. But if you take like an olive green and a brick red together, that looks really nice. Or pastel, like a pastel buttery yellow with this purple would look really nice. So you can just think about that color wheel and what's directly across from each other, and you can put those colors together and it looks really great. Another great way to put outfits together is side by side. I always call these best friends on the color wheel. If you look at these outfits, like this yellow and green is next to each other, and the boots even have a little rusty orange color to them that makes that trio of colors look really nice together. Blue and green looks great together. Pink and red looks great together. Pink and orange looks great together. All of those things that you can put together look really great if you want to do a harmonious look that way. And then a great look, oh, I love this, and it's what I'm wearing today, is a monochromatic look. And don't think that it has to be exactly all the same color, but I've been seeing this a lot on the red carpet. Jamie Lee Curtis is a great example where she's great at wearing really beautiful monochromatic looks. But again, you can put various different shades of the same hue together. You can wear ivory and white together. People sometimes get stuck on those old, outdated rules when it comes to color. Yes, you can wear white after Labor Day, that kind of thing. So these are some great looks that you can put together as well. And then another couple of style hacks is if you love a color, but you don't necessarily think it looks great right up next to your face, you can wear it down in some shoes or in your pants or something like that. Maybe your a bag or something like that, and you can still incorporate it, but it's not right up next to your face. Another fun thing to do with monochromatic looks is to create texture and pattern that still has that one color story going through it, running through it, but you can have some fun with texture, prints, different fabrications, those kind of things to really pump that up a little bit. And then just putting some bold colors with a neutral look can be a way to have some fun with that. If you are up for it, you could take a little style challenge for yourself, or you could even talk about this down in the comments. I would love to hear that. But name your core style vibe. Mine, I always call it classic with a twist. So I like classic lines and so on, but I also like some bold colors with that or fun jewelry or things like that. So it's not strictly a classic look. The second thing would be choose a color that represents you, your look, your style vibe, and then just wear it intentionally this week and have some fun with that. You can share in the comments below what you think about that experience, and then snap a photo and see how it makes you feel. You can just find some favorite outfits, go back and look through these on how to put things together, and save those in your phone in a special album where you can then go back and recreate those looks, or I'm a fan of repeating looks, so you can do that. So remember that style is about your energy, and you can have so much fun with it. Color is energy, and when you align that energy with your style vibe, your presence becomes magnetic. So whether you've had your colors done or you've never thought about it at all, remember this: you are not a season. You are a whole, entire, evolving, unique, beautiful woman, and your wardrobe should reflect you. And if you're ready to take this work deeper with guidance, support, and a joyful roadmap, come join me in my Signature Style Experience. It's a 12-week program designed for midlife women who are ready to reconnect with their confidence, creativity, and personal power. I'll put the link below for you to get more information and to be on the wait list. Thanks for watching, and remember, style should never shrink you. It should set you free. So have fun getting dressed again. Thanks so much, and God bless.